Om Shanti. Good morning, all of you, and welcome to this episode of Reconnect to Your Inner Net. This weekend, we have brought a very current festival, a global festival going on, Valentine's Day, and we have taken a theme Be Your Own Valentine. Valentine's Day is a celebration of companionship, friendship, love, togetherness. Here, Team WebClass brings you another dimension of companionship this time. We feel when we say, what do we mean by companionship? What we say, what is companionship? Usually, we mean it in many different ways. Can you write down what do you think about companionship? What does companionship mean for you? For what reason you would like to greet Valentine's Day to somebody so that you feel that good togetherness. So, well, you can write down in chat box if you feel to. From my perspective, I think companionship is sharing, caring, a feeling of equal, a togetherness between two equal members. Thanks for this slide. And when two equal level of energies, two equally important people in relation are there together to help each other, they create a bond, they share a bond between them, and then they they move forward with that bond, making many things done together. That is companionship. Companionship is like two members team. In that team, both the members are equally responsible. Both the members are equally important. And then both the members respect each other. Composite of all these respect, togetherness, importance, this is called love. And then if you love each other, you celebrate Valentine's Day. Well, let's celebrate Valentine's Day for our internal companionship. A new companion. I'm going to, not new, it's exactly the oldest, but exactly someone whom you forget. That one relation, that one companionship which you forget since long. So we are here to remind you that, you know, like being Ruchi, since so many years, I'm Ruchi. I am known as Ruchi. There is the companionship between soul and body. Do you think this companionship was established at the day of birth? Well, I'll say no. This companionship was started much, much before our birth. Maybe six, 6 months before birth. Soul gets incorporated in mother's womb. And that time, the the fetus, the baby, is still not started differentiated inside. So soul get incorporated, and then soul by itself, soul decides to take which type of body. In mother's womb, soul by himself, soul chooses how many DNAs from father and how many DNAs from mother I want to receive, how many qualities I will take. Soul decides its own gender of its body. Soul decide everything. So Those people who say that this is my hereditary problem, this is in my generation, that means this is my family problem, this disease is hereditary for me. Well, for them, this is an important concept. I, the soul, I decided to choose these genome from my parents by my own inside mother's womb. And this companionship of body and soul started that day when soul incorporated in mother's womb. And from that day, they are companion till today. We celebrate companionship with our friends, with our colleagues, with our um, spouse, so many people in our life. But have you thought about such a long term companionship we are sharing together, me and my body? So, why not to wish this Valentine's Day a happy Valentine's Day to myself? There is one more companionship between that is eternal, that never changes, that never breaks down. Yes, sometime one partner used to forget it. And that partnership is I, the soul, I, the eternal soul, and with Almighty, my companionship with Almighty. Well, that I am not taking in this subject today. I am taking the subject of my companionship with myself. Not just soul and body, not just soul and body. When I, the soul, get incorporated in this body, I started generating a personality. Personality. Personality becomes memorable after my death also. The real self, I, the soul, has my own inner qualities. But as I grow inside this body, as I take the charge of this body and my body grows, and I, the soul, learn so many things from environment, from people, being in this body, taking help of this body, I develop new personality. And then this becomes my identity. Well, going in this context, I'll show you one slide where we can see the real self, the self which I am now, and there is one another expected personality. Look at this slide. Real self is I, the soul. I'm eternal. I'm internal. I'm invisible inside the body. So, the real self and this body, this is one companionship. But the companionship which we are going to deal now is the picture which you can see down in the middle of the slide. My current personality, what I am right now. And inside the mirror, you can see there is another picture. That is my expected personality, what I want to become. I want to become like this. I want to be like this. But I am this now, my current personality and my expected personality. I'll come back to this slide again. Now, this current personality and expected personality is another companion, another friends, always existing in me. Every time my current personality is running towards expected, the goal of current personality is to become like expected personality. Every time expected personality is developing itself, it is becoming more and more versatile, it is becoming more bigger. And my current personality is chasing that expected personality in me. Both the concepts already exist inside this, inside my the real self. Both the concepts. Now, problem is, do you think my current personality is always in friendship with my expected personality? Or my current personality feels a frustration. I'm not able to become this expected. I want to be this expected personality. I'm not able to become. So this my current personality is in frustration. Well, my expected personality always think, always try to pull this current personality to why are you not becoming me? Both are never one. Both are never one. They are always two. They are always together. They are companion. Companionship means two together, never one. Two together act like one, but never one. Now, what about my internal game going on? I have a personality now. I know I am little angry person. I am little shy person. Well, I am little overbold. I'm overspoken. Well, I am very silent. And then we have an expected personality. I want to become silent. I want to start mingle with people. I want to be friendly, more friendly. So that is expected one. Both the concepts inside together all the time, fighting with each other, fighting with each other. I'm not able to become like that. हिंदी में समझाओ. मैं चाहती हूँ मैं शांत रहूं. मैं चाहती हूँ मैं बोल्ड बनूं. मैं नहीं बन पा रही हूँ. And for that, I am I am nurturing I'm nurturing one frustration inside. And then there is no there is no friendship inside. There is an inner conflict going on all the time. I want to be like you, means the expected personality. I'm trying, but you are so tough. I'm not able to become. The current personality says to expected personality, I want to be like you. I want to be smart. I want to be quiet. I want to be more mature. I'm not able to do. Why you are so complicated? And then expected personality says, look, it's not complicated. If you want to be special, you have to become like me. And there is then there plays a game of inner weaknesses. My weaknesses take benefit of this inner conflict. Look, my my weakness will say, look, all the people are not smart. There are little unsmart people there. You are smarter than so and so. You are smarter than so and so. So it's fine what you are now. It's absolutely okay. Don't worry, you are good. And then my current personality loses that enthusiasm to become the expected personality. The expected personality already existing in my dreams. There is an inner conflict going on. This inner conflict makes you confused inside. All the time you feel, I want to do this. I haven't tried. I wanted to become like that. I wanted to give my best to this subject. I missed the chance. Why I am like this? And then I don't take that chance. Then I develop that frustration. And this has become a story of everyone's life. So try to, well, somebody sending me a very big message privately, it will be entertained if you send it in the group to everyone, it will be added to the questions. Well, so I wanted to say, if you gain a victory over your inner conflicts, then you will find this inner conflict getting settled slowly and you become versatile outside. In companionship, there are some measures which are very important to. Uh, there are few measures which are important in order to make our companionship better. I'll show you a slide. If you want to make your companionship stronger in normal terms, what I want to say, take that normal togetherness, friend, friends or spouse or beloved, we are together. That outside companionship, and then we will actually deal it with that inside companionship, the companionship of my two type of personalities, the personality, current personality and expected personality. Well, the first point, what makes your stronger companionship? First point is support. Well, thanks. Support. How to support your companion? How to support your companion? I think you all must have a companion, a friend in your life. Do you support them for everything? Even in bad, even if they are doing something wrong, even they are hurting others or they are hurting themselves, something they are doing something wrong for themselves, then also you support them? Do you do that? No, exactly. What do? You try not to support them and to make them know the right way of doing it, right? In companionship, a good positive support is always important. For to support my companion, I need to be very stable. I need to be at very positive energy so that I can help my friend, my companion, to be stable at the time of requirement so that I can take good decisions to support them at the time of requirement. Well, how many times it so happened? How you think you are correct from the perspective of morale, from the perspective of honesty, from the perspective of truth, and from the perspective of humanity, you did correctly. You did right, yes. And then maybe some people around you, they scold you. They say, you are not practical. You should not do like this. And still you feel good inside, no matter it is profitable or not, no matter it is practical or not. But I think it was good. It was fine. It's okay. Even if it was, even if it is not beneficial for me, but I feel good to be honest. I feel good to be kind. The time you feel good inside, right? Now tell me one thing. How many times you feel good, that outer world, in outer world you do an act of honesty or truthfulness or kindness, no matter your companion in outer world, they even doesn't like it, then also you feel it good inside and you try to make them understand. You try to nurture that goodness in their life also. Well, come inside that inner companionship. How many times it so happen that you do something, you win a quarrel or you win an argument, and then you feel bad inside. You scold somebody, you fight with somebody, and then you feel bad inside. Or it so happen after a fighting you feel good. I don't think you will feel good. So bad, when we feel bad after a quarrel or a fight, then what? Then it so happen I believe in goodness of myself. Just for the sake of my outer image, just for the sake of my outer dignity, not dignity, my safeguard for my ego. Sometimes I behave polished, very, very polished, and I am feeling bad inside. Does that happen in your life? I'm trying to show myself very polished, but I am wrong and feeling bad inside. If it happens in your life, then you need to support yourself that moment. In order to support that expected self, you expected yourself to be good in front of people or to be polished that moment. You actually, you actually ruin your current self. Taking it more easier way. Say, for example, me, and I I am a Brahmakumari. I am staying here. One of the member here in our team is Suman. Okay, so I want to be friend of Suman, and in order to become, I expect myself to, because Suman is very good, because Suman does a nice job. I want to be his friend. In order to become his friend, what I did, I actually worked something which is against my nature. So expected was I friend of Suman. But currently, say for example, Suman has a tendency to go for a walk every evening. And that time is my meditation time every day. So I want to be the friend of Suman. What I did, I am not doing my meditation. I'm going for a walk with him just to develop that friendship with him. Now, what is happening to make that expected self, the expected personality, the friend of Suman? I am hurting my current personality. Every day, that friend of Suman is getting nurtured in me, but my current personality, a yogi personality, my daily routine getting hindered. I am carrying that frustration inside. Later, it will go to my real self. And then I will not be proud of being friend of Suman. So what I want to say, don't polish yourself to that extent that you are feeling bad about it. It is good to remain with your goodness instead of just becoming for someone. If you are polishing yourself to that extent that you are losing your internal peace, you are losing your intrinsic goodness, you will never be able to make that good relationship with that person. Usually, every goal in life is expected self. And the journey starts from my current self. So every time I have to actually take up this journey from current self to expected self. During this journey, during this journey, I have many things to work. Never hurt your current self for expected self. Yes, change your current self. Change a lot. Learn, train your current self, and then reach to your expected self. One simple thing, which our seniors used to say most of the time in Brahma Kumaris, and I like this so much. It's a very common thing people used to say, you know, Ram or Ravan dono andar hai. There are Ram like qualities and there are Ravan like qualities. Both are existing inside. Now, at this moment, your current self, what you are doing, you are supporting Rama or Ravan inside you. Getting it? With your current self, whatever you are doing now, judge yourself, check yourself. Are you supporting Ram like quality or you supporting Ravan like quality in you? Because later, your this decision is going to decide your expected self, what you will become next. Think about it. This support is required inside. I support my goodness and teach this to your children also. Support your goodness. No need to suppress your goodness in order to please somebody. Just to please somebody, if I support badness inside or outside, I am supporting Ravan. And Ravan will always be painful sometime or some other time. So think about it. This support is required for this inner companionship, supporting the Ram like qualities inside to make this companionship stronger. The second point, next, please, in this slide. The second point for companionship, for a good companionship, is freedom and space. Well, thanks. Think about your friendship outside with some person. We all think about freedom and space. Well, how you are, we are together, that's fine. Companionship is two together, not one. Together, working as one. But two are different, they have their own space. And then we say, look, this is my own space, this is my style, this time I want this private time I want for myself, this is my private diary, this is my private notes. We accept each other's private space. We accept how they are. We accept their private personal thinkings or personal behavior. Say for example, being in a family or being with in a companionship, maybe somebody like one type of food and another person doesn't like another type of food. We adjust with each other and we say, okay, today we will make this and you like it, and tomorrow we'll make this, and then both of us adjust with each other. Same way, same way. Expected self is usually very beautiful. The expected personality is usually very beautiful. Expected personality is usually versatile. It is expected to be the best. But current personality, our current personality has many type of ugliness. In our worldly companionship also, if you are companion with somebody, there are those people, they actually accept each other ugliness also. I like you so much, I love you so much, but sometimes some of your behaviors I don't like, but I expect I accept it. I find you very beautiful, but sometime when you get up after your sleep, your face is not that beautiful. It's not that beautiful. It's ugly, but we accept it. We say it's fine. Go and get fresh, and then you will be all right. You will be beautiful again. In the same way, we all have some ugliness inside. These are weaknesses. Unless and until you will not accept this ugliness inside, you will always keep polishing yourself to show that expected self, your current self, your current personality is getting neglected. There are some weaknesses in current personality. There are some ugliness. I hate this person. I don't like to do this. I actually I fond of ice creams. When I see my ice cream, when I see ice cream, my concentration deviated. We all have some weaknesses. That's fine. Accept your weakness. And it is not just accepting and revising in front of others. Accept and start the process to change. Unless and until you will not start the process to change, how it will get completed? If you just keep thinking, I will change, and you will not start the process, well begun is half done. So start the process of change. Accepting that negativity in us and actually surrendering it to my own personality and then starting to change it. Then your expected personality will help you. Come, let's meditate. Let's help each other to clear this flaw, to get rid of this bad feeling, to this is the gist of everything, you know. If you want to change your internal personality, something in all of us, there is something bad. If you just keep hiding it, hiding from yourself, hiding from others, believe me, it's difficult to change. Don't keep hiding it. Allow it to accept, get accepted, and work on it to change it. No problem at all. No, I'll come back for meditation sometime. So just try to think about. There are some ugliness inside. I'm trying to change it. Receiving God's powers. God is ocean of all qualities, all virtues. Every ugliness inside has got some connection with some of goodness. I will receive God's help to change this ugliness to goodness and to achieve my expected personality. There are two more points for a better companionship. These are good communication and interdependency. So, well, we will take these 2 points tomorrow for a good internal companionship. Today, we will meditate. Meditate in such a way I will support Rama like qualities inside. I will eliminate that Ravan like quality inside. I will take God's help and my real self. Can I see the slide of real self? Now, there is a journey between current personality and expected personality. Real self, I the soul, I have to travel from current personality. Current personality has many weaknesses. So I have to travel from current personality to expected personality. This is what we are going to meditate now. I, the soul, am going to travel from my current personality to my expected personality. In between this journey, I'm going to take God's help. Okay? So let's meditate. Sit straight. Keep your eyes focused on the screen. And now, breathe deeply 2, 3 times. Well, think for a moment. You are sitting alone in this room. If you want to close your eyes, you can for today. Close your eyes. Think for a moment. There is an empty room. You are sitting alone in this room. You are sitting in a chair, and away from you, very away, maybe some 20 feet away, there is another chair where your expected personality is sitting. There you are sitting, but what you want to become incoming 1 year. In 1 year, what are changes you want in you? Physically, mentally, spiritually. That's all finished. And you have become your expected self. Think about how will you look like, how will you vibrate, and how will you think. That same personality is sitting in front of your chair. A beautiful, very vibrant, very likable personality. Now, this is my current personality at my side now, and I have to become that expected personality. The gap in between is only 1 year. It's difficult to it's difficult to cover this big distance in an year. So I invoke God to help me visualize a tiny point of light on your forehead. You are sitting alone in the room with your expected personality in front of you. You are a beautiful point of light, a soul in the middle of forehead. Visualize God's light. There is a beam of golden light from the sky falling on you. God's light helping you to start your journey. Here you need to plan and execute your plan. All the arrangements, God will help you to get arrangements. Now, visualize I, the soul, receiving God's energy in me. I am clarifying all my flaws inside. I am becoming purer, clear, and peaceful. I am a peaceful soul. Now keep receiving God's light in you and keep thanking God for everything what you received till now. Keep looking to the expected personality. And it is a time where there is a transition. You change yourself. To your expected personality. Now plan about every month of this year. How will you proceed? Keeping God with you. Every month of this year, you need to change your personality a little bit. And then the expected personality will become current one day. I have to take a leap from current to expected. I am holding God's hand. I push my limits. I change myself. Breathe deeply. Leave this consciousness of the room. Open your eyes. Look at this screen. Visualize. You are a tiny point of light in the middle of forehead. And now it's time to decide. It's time to be friend of mine. It's time to make my inner personalities go together. Om Shanti. Thank you.